Welcome to the Holy Bible Study with Shelby. Before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button, notification bell. Make sure you got your King James Version Bible, pen, paper, and patient. And man, let's make sure we got the family at the table. We had Genesis chapter 33. Jacob meet Esau. Okay? And I'll give you a moment to get there. Genesis chapter 33. And we'll get started. All right. Verse 1. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came with his 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah, and unto Rachel, and unto handmaids. Verse 2. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. So he made sure that everybody was in order in case there was a problem with Esau attacking them. And he wanted to make sure he was really looking out for Rachel and Joseph. He cared about Leah and everybody else, but you know, his heart always was with Rachel foremost, okay? Verse 3. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. So what they thought was going to be a pretty nasty situation turned into a very loving situation. Now, even with the hate that Esau had toward Jacob, at this moment, it wasn't about that. You know, it's 20 years since they've seen each other, and sometimes you put things aside and relish the moment, okay? Verse 5. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the woman and the children, and he said, Who are those with thee? And he said, The children which God hath graciously given thy servant. So Esau wanted to know who was the children behind him. Verse 6. Then the handmaids came near, and they and their children, they bowed themselves. Okay. Verse 7. And Leah also with her children came near and bowed themselves. And after came Joseph near with Rachel, and they bowed themselves. So they're just showing respect here to Esau. Okay. Verse 8. And he said, What mayest thou by all these droves which I met? And he said, These are to find grace in the sight of my Lord. Now verse 9. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep thou hast unto thyself. So Esau, Jacob's still trying to cozy up, trying to make everything good, trying to rectify whatever. But Esau said, no, I don't need any of your stuff. I'm fine. I'm good. Okay? Just glad to see you again. Moving on. Verse 10. And Jacob said, Nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my presence at my hand. And therefore I have seen thy face, as though I have seen the face of God, and thou was pleased with me. So Jacob's really pouring on the please forgive me deal here. Okay? Let me get to the next page here. All right, verse 11. Take, I pray thee, my blessings that is brought to thee, because God hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. Okay? Verse 12. And he said, Let us take our journey, and let us go. I will go before thee. So Esau saying, I'm finna leave. I'm going to go before you. So you ain't got to worry about me no more. Okay? Okay? And let's go to verse 13. And he said unto him, My Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flock and the herd with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them, one day all the flock will die. 14. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children to be able to endure, until I come unto my Lord, unto Seir. Verse 15, and Esau said, Let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me. And he said, What needed it? Let me find grace in thy sight, O my Lord. 16, so Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir. 17, and Jacob journeyed to Succoth, and built him an house, and made booths for his cattle, and before the name of the place is called Sukkoth. 18, and Jacob came to Sholem, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan. When they came from Pathorama, and pitched his tent before the city. Verse 19, and he brought a parcel of a field, and he has spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem father, and for 100 pieces of money. Verse 20, and he elected there an altar, and called it Elon She Israel. Elohim Israel. Okay? So what we can take out of this chapter is that these two brothers finally met after 20 years, because Esau vowed to kill him after Isaac died. But it was a different outcome. They both was trying to be gracious with each other. They put their differences to a side. And sometimes love kick in over hate. But as we read on, we'll find out that eventually all this is changed back. But right now, this was Genesis chapter 33. Please review, go back and pray for wisdom and get your own understanding. Revisit the last chapter. It might help you catch up to this one. And with that said, have a nice day. Be blessed. And thank you for your time.